Now welcome, continuing with our next set. These questions were mainly from the sections on economy and current affairs. Now the very first question here talked about which of the following statements from the river bridge connects India with the neighboring states. Now the correct answer is the Methi bridge, which is actually connects the Panikanti bypass in India and Kakarvati in Nepal. Now it is important, we have seen the Metri Setu bridge, which is actually over the Feni river, but it links Sabrum in Bangladesh with the Sabrum and Tripura in India with the regions of Ramgarh in Bangladesh. So the thing is here, the city and the country are interchanged, therefore it becomes the incorrect option. The next is Jhulaghat suspension bridge. Now this is associated again with India, Nepal, not India, Myanmar. So again, this is a important thing that you need to check here. So only 3 is the correct statement which we have seen here. The next is a very important question. Now this talks about the recent changes in the laws, and this was on the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita Adhiniyam, now BNSS 2023. The question talks about the statements regarding the Zero First Information Report. Now under the Zero First Information Report, we have the officer in charge of the police station where a zero FIR has been lodged may, with the permission of the authority, initiate a preliminary inquiry. That is incorrect. That is correct. The one which says is incorrect because it extends the idea to the cognizable and the non-cognizable offense as well. So the statutory framework of the FIR registration is related to the cognizable and the non-cognizable information which is being dealt differently. So this is incorrect. And the last one is wrong because the electronic furnishing of the information is not obligatory. So again 3 is incorrect. So only 2 would be the correct option here. The next question talks about which of the following organizations under Government of India are considered with the correct match. So we have the Central Economic Intelligence Bureau to coordinate the law enforcement agencies under the Ministry of Home Affairs. That is actually the thing which we have to identify here. How many of the above rows are given correctly matched? Okay, so one row is not correctly matched because it functions under the Department of Revenue. So it is not correctly matched. Okay, the second one, the Serious Fraud Investigation Office, which talks about the serious complex corporate frauds, is under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, so not under the Ministry of Finance. So again this is a thing which we have to check. So this is again incorrect. So Home Affairs is incorrect, it should be Revenue. The Ministry of Finance is incorrect, it should be Corporate Affairs. So 2 is again incorrect, 1 is incorrect. 3 is correct because it talks about the CBI, which is the Central Bureau of Investigation under Ministry of Personal, Public Grievance and Pension. So 3 is the correct. Now the question says how many rows are correctly matched. So only 1 row is correctly matched. So the trick of the question has to be taken into consideration very, very carefully. Now the question says which of the following international conventions have not been ratified. So not been ratified is important. The Employment Policy Convention is not is the one which has been ratified. Okay, now the question says which are not ratified. Okay, so Abolition of Forced Labor Convention, again ratified. The International Convention on Protection of Rights of All Migrants and Members of Family, not ratified. The Convention on Reduction of Statelessness is not ratified. The Geneva Convention relative to the protection of the civilian persons in the time of war is ratified. Now since the choices are 3 and 5, there is no such choices in the option. The nearest could be 3, 4 or 5, or we have to actually think about this question again, but this is a kind of direct question. The next one is the recent AI summit in New Delhi. Now the AI summit in New Delhi, which of the following statement is correct? Okay, so the summit was based on the 3 Sutra, and this was the people, planet and progress. So it was not planning, it was planet. So the first one is incorrect. The second one is again wrong. These countries take the note from the Charter for the Demographic Diffusion of AI, which is voluntary and non-binding in nature, not binding in nature. Okay, so again this is incorrect. Now the third one, the New Delhi Declaration on AI Summit Impact was structured around 7 chakra, which included access for social entrepreneurship, science and secure and AI trusted. That is correct. So 3 is the only correct option here. So again it was a very expected question for this time. Now which of the following is a part of the cooperation between India ASEAN members? So between the India-ASEAN Kaladan multimodal transit project is a very important project between India and Myanmar. It links Myanmar through the combination of sea, rail and road, and since ASEAN member Myanmar has its connectivity with India, the Kaladan multimodal transit project is a very, very important project. The next state is India, Myanmar, Thailand trilateral highway project. Now it is again linked to the direct connectivity of India, Myanmar and Thailand, all of which are ASEAN nations. So again this is correct. The next is the Agartala-Akhrula rail line, which is a project between India and Bangladesh. But important to note, Bangladesh is not an ASEAN member. So 3 is incorrect, 1 and 2 are the correct options. So we have A as the correct option. The next is we have to match the lists here. Now Mangdechut hydro electricity project is associated with Bhutan. Okay, this is one of the major projects which is supported by India's guidelines. The next is restoration of the Store Palace is in Afghanistan. Now India has actually helped in the restoration of numerous palaces, and this is one very, very important cultural heritage linked to Afghanistan. The district hospital of Dikolia is in Sri Lanka, and this is important one because it is an important link between India's work with Sri Lanka. And the next one is the Institute of Security and Law Enforcement, which is working with Maldives. So those are the correct matches. A very direct question that has been asked. Now the defense hardwares which are solely manufactured in India, Sukhoi 30 MKI jet crafts have been manufactured in India under the direct licenses. T-90 Mk3 tanks again under the direct licenses in India by Indian Ordnance and Armor Vehicle Production Systems. Akula class submarine is a Russian nuclear powered submarine and it's not indigenously built. So 1 and 2 are the correct options. So again a question from defense this time. The next is which of the following statements about platform for multilateral cooperation are correct. So Colombo process is a regional consultative process, but it is non-binding in nature. So this binding non-binding has always been a very favorite question for UPSC, and this time again. So this is incorrect. Abu Dhabi dialogue was a voluntary non-binding consultation. That's correct, between the ASEAN countries of labor origin and the destination. The next is Global Forum for Migration and Development created upon the proposal of UN Secretary General, again was non-binding in nature. So again this is correct. So 2 and 3 are the correct options. Moving on to the next question, which of the following UN organizations and agencies have been awarded Nobel Prize? Now there is one of which has been awarded the Nobel Prize. Now if you look onto the list carefully, it is the UN High Commission for Refugees. Now this was awarded back in 1954 and again in 81 for its work to protect the refugee and the migrant population, the displaced population. The other ones haven't received it so far, but there has been International Labour Organization which has received it once. Food World Program has received the Nobel Prize again once in 2020, and then the Child Fund organization which is not being in the list here. So the question asks about twice. So among this, only the UN High Commission for Refugees has been the one which has received it twice. So the correct answer is this one organization, right? And which one it is? The High Commission for Refugees. The next is you have to match the period and the peacekeeping force. Now this was a direct memory based question. a direct match list question. So United Nations Mission for Liberia, 2003 onwards to 2018, this was functional. The Minur Cat was a project for mission of Central Africa Republic and the regions of Chad Republic. This was from 2007 till 10. Then you have Ministech, which was a project between the UN for stabilizations in the regions of Hatay, and this was from 2004 to 2017. And then UM-MESET, which was in the regions of East Timor, very very important recently. So this was from 2002 to 2005. So again, a direct timeline based question. The next was the cultural centers and their location. So BIMSTEC Cultural Industrial Observatory was located in Thimphu, Bhutan. Now this held its first meeting in the regions of Paro and Thimphu. We had a similar question from BIMSTEC asked last year as well. So BIMSTEC ASEAN expected questions every time, cover each and every bit of them carefully. The next is BIMSTEC Energy Center, which is established at Bengaluru under the Central Power Research Institute in Bengaluru. BIMSTEC Center for Weather and Climate at Noida, and this is a kind of center which focuses on medium range forecasting. And the last one is the BIMSTEC Transfer Technology, which is located at Colombo. So again, these are some of the important things that you must remember. The next is which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched with the Army Corps and the headquarters. So 3 Corps is at Dimapur, that is correctly matched. Now this is associated with the Eastern Theatre. 4 Corps is associated with Tezpur, that is the Eastern Sector headquarter again. So it's the headquarter of the Eastern Sector. 14 Corps is meshed with Leh, that is again correct. It is associated with the Ladakh quarter. Okay, headquartered at Leh. And the 33 Corps is at Sukhna in Chandigarh, right? Sukhna near the regions of Siliguri, not the Chandigarh region, right? So this is the one which is associated with 33 Corps. If we talk about Srinagar, it is the 15 Corps. So the last one is the incorrect match. The next is Rashtriya Gram Swaraj Abhiyan and the correct statements regarding it. So Rashtriya Gram Swaraj Abhiyan from 2022 till 2026 was the official period. The objective was to revamp the constitutional capabilities of Panchayati Raj systems, and the share of the funding was not 100% by the state, it was funded 100% by the center for the state, and it follows the kind of the center state sharing pattern, which varies based on the category. So 100% funding by the center for the state is incorrect here. Okay, so it's not a 100% funding, it's a share between the center and the state, which varies from one category region to the another region. So we have only 2 as the correct explanation, the remaining 2 are incorrect. The next is which of the following are members of European Union. So Poland and Germany are members of European Union. Poland actually joined in 2004, and this was part of the extension of the European Union after the joining of the Poland. Germany was one of the founding members of European Union. Now Belarus is not a member. Switzerland is geographically within Europe, however it stays away from being a member of EU. It has good bilateral trades with EU. So 2 and 3 are the only correct options here. The next is you have to match the correct notice of the Interpol. So silver notice is the one that talks about tracing the criminal assets. Blue notice is the one which focuses on getting additional information about the identity of the person in relation to any criminal investigation. Black notice actually focuses on unidentified bodies, because as the name suggests, it's black, so it's hidden, it is not visible, right? And the green notice is one which provides warning about the activities where the person could be a possible threat in a public place. So those are the correct matches for the options. So you have A as the correct answer. The next relates to the statement of Nirantar. Now Nirantar is a platform of institutions under Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, and it works on 4 different verticals. So that is the ecosystem, the research, the capacity building, and the climate support system. So the survey and the analysis in the vertical is a vertical under this platform led by Botanical Survey. That is correct. The research and management ecosystem is a vertical which is led not by it's actually not a lead of the Central Zoo Authority. Okay, so it is under the protection, but there are institutions like World Wildlife Institution which actually works for it. So this is incorrect. And then the capacity development support is a vertical under the Institute of Forest Management, Bhopal. That is correct. So 1 and 3 are the only correct options for this question. The next is the Chancellor of Federal Republic of Germany visited India in January 2026. Now note, so far the questions that were asked were basically from June to August 2026 and 2025, and this time we had another question which was a little recent from January, and this time the signing of the MOU between All India Ayurved University of Hamburg has been important because this talked about the actual outcome with the Ayush concepts from India, and it also talked about opening up of an honorary council of Germany in Lucknow. However, the MOU for the youth hockey between India and Germany is not the correct statement here, and again there are bilateral dialogues which have been between Indo-Pacific but has not been in relation to this. So for the relation to the outcomes which were with the Germany Chancellor, it is 1 and 4. So 1 and 4 are the correct options here. The next is the Dhruv 64 is what? So Dhruv 64 is a third chip fabricated under the DIRV program. So its idea is to create the indigenous microprocessor capabilities within India during using the RISC V architecture, which is mainly the domestic design capabilities. So it aims to create indigenous microprocessors for India, and it's considered as India's first homegrown 1 gigahertz 64-bit dual core microprocessor. So Dhruv 64 has been very, very important in development of India's semiconductor mission. So again, you have C as the correct answer here. The last question for this set talks about the Bureau of Indian Standards, which introduced the national standard for test and assessing the bomb disposal systems, is related to which of these? So it talks about the standard ISS 19445 in 2025, and it talks about the disposal and the assessment and the testing of the bomb systems. It also talks about improving the interoperability of the equipments across the agencies. However, it is not supported through the development channels of TBRL and DRDO. So the major thing is it was developed in collaboration with the institutions, but it does not support the development with the Russian institutions. So you have only 1 and 2 as the correct option here. So C becomes the right answer here. So this was the next set of 20 questions that we have discussed. We'll be continuing with our last set in the next video. If you have any questions or queries, feel free to post those in the comment. Have a great day.